All right, let's tackle one of the most annoying hair problems out there, dandruff. If you're totally over all the chemical-filled shampoos and treatments, you are in the right place. We're about to dive into 5 simple, powerful, and all-natural remedies you can whip up right at home. Does this scene feel a little too familiar? You know, the white flakes on your dark shirts, that nagging constant itch, and just that feeling of discomfort. It's more than just annoying, right? It can be pretty embarrassing. But what if the solution was already sitting in your kitchen?
And to guide us through this, we're drawing on the expertise of Dr. Celine. He's an expert with 15 years of experience in Ayurvedic medicine, which is a traditional system of healing. His whole focus is on finding natural, effective solutions to help people live healthier lives, starting right from the scalp.
Okay, but before we jump straight into the remedies, it's really important to understand what we're actually up against. Knowing the root cause is the absolute key to beating it for good.
So here's a fun fact. Dandruff isn't really about having a dry scalp. Nope. The main culprit is actually an overgrowth of a fungus called Malassezia. Now, don't freak out. This fungus lives on pretty much every adult scalp. It's totally normal. The problem starts when it grows out of control. That's when you get the flakes and the itchiness.
So, what lets it get so out of control? Well, a lot of the time, it comes down to your scalp's pH balance. See, a healthy scalp is naturally a little bit acidic, which keeps that fungus in check. But if your scalp becomes too alkaline, it's like rolling out the red carpet for Malassezia. It creates the perfect environment for it to thrive. And this idea is going to be super important for the remedies we're about to cover.
All right, now that we know the cause, let's get to the good stuff, the solutions. Think of these as 5 natural weapons you can add to your toolkit to fight back and bring your scalp back into balance. Our first weapon is an ancient one, but it is seriously effective. Fenugreek seeds. What makes these little seeds so great is their 2-pronged attack. First, they have powerful antifungal properties that go straight after the Malassezia. And second, they're amazing moisturizers, so they help combat any dryness at the same time. And using them is so simple. Just take about 2 tablespoons of seeds and soak them in water overnight. In the morning, toss them into a grinder, use that same water, and blend them into a fine paste. Then just apply that paste all over your scalp. Really work it in there. Let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then just rinse it out.
Next up, we've got apple cider vinegar. Now, remember that whole pH balance thing we just talked about? This is where ACV is an absolute superstar. It helps restore your scalp's natural acidity, which basically makes it a terrible place for that fungus to live. Plus, it's great for clearing out all the excess oil and product buildup that the fungus loves to snack on.
To use it, just mix equal parts apple cider vinegar and water. This is really important. You never want to use it straight, it's way too strong. So after you shampoo your hair, apply the mixture to your scalp. Let it do its thing for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then give it a really good rinse with plain water.
Okay, our third remedy is a very popular combo, coconut oil and lemon. But if you've done any reading on dandruff, this one might make you scratch your head a little. Because you've probably heard that the Malassezia fungus actually feeds on the oils on your scalp. So why on earth would we recommend putting more oil on it? It seems totally backwards, doesn't it?
Well, here is the secret. Coconut oil isn't just any old oil. It's packed with something called lauric acid, which is a seriously powerful antifungal agent. And that's the whole key. The lauric acid directly attacks and eliminates the very fungus that causes dandruff. It basically turns the fungus's food source into a weapon against it. Pretty cool, right?
So here's how you do it. Gently warm up a tablespoon or 2 of coconut oil, then mix in about a teaspoon of lemon juice. Massage that mixture right into your scalp for a good 10 minutes. You can leave it on for about 30 minutes, or for a really deep treatment, you can even leave it in overnight. Then just wash it out with your normal shampoo.
Weapon number 4 is another amazing duo, lemon and curd. And by curd, we mean plain yogurt. The lemon juice gets to work restoring that all-important acidic pH balance. Meanwhile, the curd is incredibly hydrating and soothing for an irritated scalp. Plus, the probiotics in the yogurt can help encourage the good bacteria to grow.
This one is just a simple hair mask. You just mix about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice into 4 tablespoons of curd. Slather that paste all over your scalp, making sure you get good coverage. Let it sit for at least half an hour, and then just wash it out really well with shampoo.
And for our 5th and final weapon, we are bringing out the big guns, neem. In Ayurvedic tradition, neem is an absolute powerhouse. It's famous for its incredible antifungal and anti-inflammatory properties. It goes right after the mollussasia fungus, while also calming all that itching and irritation.
The easiest way to use it is to make a simple rinse. Just boil a handful of neem leaves in water for about 10 minutes. Let that water cool down completely, then after you've shampooed your hair, just use this neem water as a final rinse over your scalp. And the best part? You don't even have to wash it out.
So there you have it, 5 powerful natural remedies. Now let's pull this all together into a simple, easy-to-follow plan that you can start using right away.
Think of this as your quick reference guide for how to fit these into your routine. Now, the real key here is consistency, not trying to do everything all at once. The masks, like fenugreek or lemon and curd, are great to do maybe once a week. The rinses and oils, like ACV, coconut oil, or neem, can be used a bit more often, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. The best thing to do is experiment and see what your scalp loves.
So the main takeaway from all this is that you are now officially equipped with a full toolkit. You've got natural, easy to find, and really effective ways to take back control of your scalp health.
So really, the only question left is, where are you going to start? Whether it's that soothing curd mask or the powerful neem rinse, your journey to a happy, healthy, flake-free scalp starts with that one first step. Which one is it going to be for you?